tree, got the hemp, got the flare. I'm gon' lean in this chair, about to put this in the air. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air, nigga. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air, nigga.
What's up with y'all out there? This is Bestway2Smoke Unfiltered Radio, and I'm Big J. Make sure you stay elevated at all times. I see Pop. You muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
What's popping, y'all? See Pop, professional hype woman. Happy Monday. How's everyone's Monday?
Man, I know my Monday has been great. It's been productive. I ain't gonna say great, but it ain't been bad. It's been productive though, for sure. You know what I mean? How about yours though, Pop?
Can't complain. It's been a long one, but we're here.
Man, for sure we here up in this motherfucker. Oh man, and we coming to the end of Women's History Month. So, and you got somebody you want to highlight, right? That we're gonna highlight, right?
Yep, let's get to it. For Women's History Month, I want to highlight Dashida Dawson. She is a cannabis regulator, educator, and policy advocate recognized for advancing equity in the legal cannabis industry. I believe she is from Oregon, and that's where kind of her career started. She managed like licensing, compliance, like that. And then now she leads Cannabis NYC, which services coordinating city-state policy. She's advising on education, entrepreneurship, and equity initiatives. So she is a badass. Shout out to her. Can we get some?
Man, we can get some of that. we got some of that, Bob. And then hold on. The horns. Yeah. Man, shout out to her. And shout out to all the women that's doing their thing, you know, in cannabis and just period. You know what I mean? It's definitely dope to see you know, women out there handling their business though. You know what I mean?
Several women cannabis pioneers have been popping up this Women's History Month. So shout out to them. I love to see the ladies. Shout out to Miss Dawson.
Shout out to them. I love to see the ladies too. I'm like, damn, it's crazy now that we started. Your shit is kind of iPhoning.
That was time before, huh?
Yeah. Now it's kind of iPhoning a little bit though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's kind of Bigaboo Planets. You know what I mean? But but yeah, though, I want to say shout out to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the women that's doing their thing. We got one more day of Women History Month, but you know what? To the point of that, we don't have to just end it at the end of this month. You know what I'm saying? You can keep celebrating women and highlighting women that's doing their thing. You know what I mean? Just like
that's right.
Now we gonna move it on over to some testosterone. You know what I'm saying? In the same world of cannabis, though. Hey, look, if you hear this phrase, smoke weed every day, who you think about?
I'm sorry, my is lagging. I know what you said.
I said if you hear the
what'd you say?
I said if you hear the phrase smoke weed every day, who do you think about?
Snoop.
Ain't no question.
Snoop.
So
ain't no question.
Right. So Snoop Dogg's company, Dr. ETC Holdings Incorporated, LLC, attempted to trademark the iconic lyric "Smoke weed every day," and guess what happened? They denied him. You know what I'm saying? It was a I think that's Charlie 33 said when he hear that he think of Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? He said
Really?
yeah, he said Wiz Khalifa though. I could see that though, but I think it's Snoop though, because that's where the phrase came
Snoop
from though.
first.
Right.
Smoke weed
So
every day.
so the patent and trademark office officially denied the application actually about a week ago. And the reason is it's too common. You know what I'm saying? They saying that it's too common of a phrase, and on top of it being too common of a phrase, they're saying that the fact that cannabis, like weed, is still federally illegal. So to trademark something like that, it's hard to do. You can't really do it at this time because of the fact that
Mm,
that cannabis is still a Schedule One,
right.
drug.
They're still giving it a problem.
Yeah, yeah. But it say okay. Here's the loophole. It say Snoop was granted he was granted approval for the acronym SWED, which is smoke weed every day. You know what I'm saying? While he can still use
Right.
the name, in his stories and different things, though, it's still open for other people to be able to use it. He can't exclusively use it. What's up, Long Beach Carlos?
Carlos.
Man, what's the word? What's the word, man? Dutch. You know what I'm saying? That's the word.
All caps.
Dutch.
You see this in all caps.
Yeah, man. But on the real, it just goes to show. But it just goes to show. We talking about Snoop Dogg trying to trademark the phrase "smoke weed every day," and he was denied being able to get that trademark because they said it's too common. And also weed is still federally illegal, so they can't promote it like that, though. He said, "Why?" C-Pop rolled her eyes when you said, "What's up" to me.
I didn't roll my eyes. I said, "What's up, Carlos?"
That's crazy, man. But it just goes to show that with the impact, it don't matter how big of an artist or how famous you are when it comes to certain trademarks and patents, it still will be a no-go. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised they didn't do that a while ago.
Right. Right. I think at a time
though, do that a while ago.
Right. I think at a time like when that phrase was first hit the world, I don't think they was thinking about it though. Nowadays, everybody trying to trademark something. You know what I'm saying? It's worth it.
Very true.
It's a value in it. I just think they wasn't thinking about it back then. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
right, that's very true. Very true. So they're just gonna let it go?
Yeah, they just gonna let it go. Right. But I would buy a shirt that with the acronyms S.W.E.D. You know what I'm saying? On everything, smoke weed. You know what I mean? Because I know what it is though, and then you can incorporate other things into that to kind of, you know what I'm saying, and kind of push it out there. So at least he got that much of it. He got something from it though. You know what I mean?
Right. Shout out to Snoop, always the first one to do it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Snoop.
Shout out to Snoop. So look, I want to show this video because we like a while back we went crazy on the red flag. I think I went crazy on the red flags and shit though.
Right, you went crazy on the red flags. The 30 red flags in 2 minutes sitting.
Right.
Damn near. But go ahead.
Right. So I want to play this video, so we can get some context of the video, and then I want to get your reaction to it as to like who is the red flag in this situation, who's the biggest red flag, and I'm gonna react to it too. Let's go.
What's wrong with you? Why you looking like that?
I'm hungry.
Okay, why you ain't stop and get some when you was gone?
Because why you ain't cook?
Because I'm busy.
Busy? I mean, you've been in the house all day.
Okay, and I gotta take care of kids. I gotta wash clothes. I gotta clean. I gotta go to football practice. I gotta pick up for football practice. Then after that, I gotta go to football training. I gotta keep going. I didn't have time to cook.
But when you had a full-time job before I was working, I was doing all that. I ain't complaining. I still
Okay,
cook.
well, I'm not you. I'm not you. I can't cook every day. Like, you should be able to respect that I did everything else but cook. Like,
what black
you
woman?
could have brought some food. Don't use the race car.
No, I'm about to use it because it's deep. This is a deep situation.
It's not that deep for you to use.
Think about what you're saying. What black woman don't at least make cornbread once or twice a week for their man? Dinner at least 4. I'm gonna say 3 times, and I ain't even push. I could really say 4, but I'm gonna say 3 times a week.
At the end of the day,
you ain't even make me dinner yesterday.
Okay, I was busy yesterday.
But today's Sunday. I put an overtime shift and went in to work.
Okay, that's fine. I was busy today too.
So you ain't even cook Sunday dinner for the kids?
No, the kids ate. You just not gonna eat. That's why I say you should have got something on your way home because you passed all those food places. And you could have just got you something.
I pass food places every day, Abigail.
Listen, it's not that serious. Like
no. We ain't even about to do that. We not about to pull that. Not that serious though.
Right now.
We not about to pull that.
Do you want me to go get you?
No,
something?
I want you to cook me something.
Okay, I don't have time to do that.
So what you about to do? You busy?
Yeah, I'm busy.
What you about to do?
I gotta help my kids with their project.
I can do that while you doing that.
No, you can cook, and then I can help them with their project. Like, I'm not with that cooking stuff. You're gonna have to find somebody else to do that.
Hey, look, real quick though, Long Beach Carlos said she's the red flag, but he could have brought home, food. You know what I'm saying? This is what he say. He said this is why he's about to get himself a side chick though. On some real shit though. So what you like looking at that, listening, looking at that video, Pop? Come on, I need that woman's perspective on that though.
Lord, he was right to the whole they red flags because like okay, I don't even know where to start with this. I don't even know where to start. Like, the man was hungry, I guess, like, but I don't know, like, they need to figure out.
Carlos said Pop don't cook either.
No, I do cook.
He put just joking.
Live and shit.
Yeah, Pop get
right.
down though. Hey, Long Beach. Yeah, Pop. She fuck around. Hey, I'll say like this though.
Ocho Cinco say?
Man, a couple kids. You know what I'm saying? A couple kids.
But one thing I didn't understand from the whole clip though, because I don't know where to start with this. But one thing I didn't understand is like the kids ate, so there was no leftovers. Like, it's just like
she probably
how much she made. And I know some people be like, oh, like I don't know. I never grew up like this, so I don't know. But like some people be like, oh, like they feed the kids different stuff from the adults. You know, I didn't grow up like that. Yeah. Like everyone ate the same shit. So, you know, I don't understand that. But I was just like, if I don't know. He could have said it a lot better though. Like, cause he must have been hangry something. Hangry something. Man. I'd just be like, listen, like, cause you gotta like, if it's like a consistent thing where he's feeling away, like, what the fuck? Then why don't you sit down and talk to her? Like, listen, like, when I come home, I be wanting your cooking. I don't be wanting to spend this, that, here. Like, what can we do? What can we do to like get us on the same page? Like, especially if I'm working a double, like, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I mean,
communication is key, y'all. Communication is key.
For sure.
They clearly both had a lot of work to do, but everyone had to eat that day.
I think like in that kind of situation though, it seemed like it was animosity coming from both of them though, like on the subject. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And
then the fact, like when he was like, "Well, shit, when you was working full time and I was home and doing everything, I was cooking." She said, "Cause you wanted to." You know what I'm saying? She like,
Oh, I
you know,
didn't read
because
that
you
part.
right. She like, yeah, because you know you wanted to do that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I can see with my boy Long Beach Carlos saying though he might go get a side chick though if it keep going on. It might be 2 more nights of coming home and it ain't no dinner on the table. And nigga might be calling up woo woo, you know what I'm saying, and saying, "Did you cook what you cooked tonight?" You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I mean? But in
Man.
that same context, like it still leaves things to assume for us to assume, right? So I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it two ways. Like if that wasn't a consistent thing to where she cooked sometimes, then bro, you could have stopped and picked up something to eat. You know what I'm saying? You could have called and checked to see if she was hungry or whatever and picked up something to eat. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, from her perspective, because she did say, "Do you want me to get something for you to eat?" If you knowing that this is the type
Mhm.
of things that's on your man mind, if you know that these are the type of things that he's thinking about, that he wants something to eat when he come
Mhm.
home, maybe you should have been a little bit more proactive to give him a call and say, "Hey, I'm not gonna cook tonight. I don't feel like cooking though, but I'm out right now and I'll be home before you. You want me to pick up something to eat?" You know what I'm saying? At least
Mhm.
that you know for most people, I'm gonna say
I
most
feel like
men.
I feel like right. I feel like I like you're gonna know. I'm gonna know some way somehow. There's food in the house.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
before I even get home, I'm not.
right,
Like I'm gonna
man.
know if there's food in the house. But like that whole conversation is just. It was just like the demeanor, like how you said. It just looked like resentment. So I'm not saying who was the bigger red flag or not. That whole shit just seemed like get your shit together, loves, please. Like
Right,
start with the
right.
communication part. Start with the communication part because it's just like you know what I'm saying. Like it's nothing for you to sit down and like if like don't wait for an argument to be like you don't cook cornbread 4 times a week.
And that part got me like a motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, "What black woman you know don't cook cornbread at least once a week?"
Yeah.
That's some stereotypical bullshit right there, though. Like sometimes I don't get cornbread in the month. You know what I'm saying? And
It sounds like
shit, like damn.
it honestly sounds like it like to be honest, and I don't know, don't quote me, I'm just assuming, but it sounds like from how she was speaking that she didn't even want to do it because he was expecting it of her.
Hmm.
That's what it sounded like. It was almost like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that, nah, just because you
Because he
I don't
already
know.
got caught with
Delivery
the
looks like
side
an
chick.
issue here. Delivery looks like an issue here.
Because hey, look, because he already got caught with the side chick. So he trying to come up out of that right now. No, that's an assumption. He already got caught with the so he trying to come up out of that. So she got that resentment, like shit, nigga, I ain't gonna cook. But I can see where he coming from because to keep it 100, even without communication,
hmm
if I was in that situation, I would, and I was like, just say she working a full-time job, and now I'm at home doing all the running with the kids and all this kind of shit too, though. But I'm still cooking. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get up in here and cook. And
hmm
then when the roles reversed, and now I'm working full time again, and now she's at home, then I might feel like that, like damn, baby, at least I'm doing this. You doing the same exact shit that I was doing, and I still had time to cook. So I would communicate that to her at the point before it even get to a irritating or frustrating point for
Exactly.
me.
I'll be like, what was your system? Like, what do you like?
Yeah,
What's your system throughout the day? Shit.
right,
Like,
right.
because maybe that's what she needs help with, or I don't know. Also, it was like I said, it was real petty because even when he was just like, "Oh, I'll help the kids,"
Yep.
like, and so you could make something like okay, but before he even got to that point, he like she was already checked out.
She like, I ain't cooking shit. Like, but then it's simple though. Go make some hamburger helper with some garlic toast or something. Something quick. You know what I'm saying? Cook up some rice roni with some whoopty wops real quick. You know what I'm saying? With some vegetables, some mixed vegetables or something. You know what I mean?
You ever see that meme that just be like, now that I'm older, I know like when my mom, how my mom felt when she was like, make sure you take that chicken out of the freezer.
Man.
Man.
Man, that should have fucked your whole mood up on cooking. Just say you come home and nobody took it out. I'm not finna try to thaw nothing. Y'all better make a sandwich. Man, y'all better make a sandwich around this motherfucker.
And were you trying to lie? Like, yeah, I took it out this morning, but you know when she gets home, she knows damn straight that shit was
You
like
gonna
2
get
hours
cussed
ago
out.
you took it out.
Yeah, you gonna get cussed out if you lie like that with the wrong mama. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you gonna get cussed the hell out.
Passed on. Some shit.
Man,
Listen,
man.
some things like,
But yeah, that's why.
And then also, like, you know what else I don't like too? Like, I hate when people be like, it's one thing if you don't got time, because I get that, especially when you're on your feet all day. Last thing you want to do is come home and cook. I get it. However, right, if you know, like, you don't got time, like I'm one to, like, I like to make stuff for like the week. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know I'm not gonna have time. But those who be like, I don't do leftovers, but you also won't cook. Like, what are we doing?
Right. That's crazy.
Like,
that's
what are we
crazy.
doing? You know, because a lot of people can cook, but they might not have time. Whatever, you know, cool. But at least knowing that's, I don't know.
In there. Get some hungry man dinners up in that motherfucker or something. You know what I'm saying? But I would say this though, like where you was kind of going with what you were saying as far as like I think you was gonna say meal prep for the week or some shit.
Well,
So
I make enough food to, like, that's gonna be a couple days. Like, I could meal prep too, but if I know even if I'm not just meal prepping, like, I know to make stuff. I know, okay, I'm about to have a busy ass weekend. I'm gonna make extra so I can just heat it up, go.
Sony Batino.
Oh, my bad, DJ. What were you gonna say about the meal prep?
What it do? Good man. Shout out to you, man, for tapping in with us though. This is what I was gonna say about the meal prep. Like, see shit like that. Just say I'm off. You know what I mean? And I know baby be busy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm off on the weekend. We both maybe be chilling. I would prep it like this, though. I'd be like, look, let's go cook together. Let's do the meal prep and put some food together for the week, at least, you know, for a few days or some shit like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To make it a little copacetic and even, because at the end of the day, even though she's not going to work, she's still working. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the other things that she's doing, keeping the house clean and all that type shit, though. So, you know, it got to be kind of like a joint effort, and we got to understand. That's why a lot of niggas go Dutch. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, but we gotta understand that it's a new day and age, though, and it's a lot of influence. People are influenced by social media. A lot of things that they see too, though. You know what I'm saying? So that could sway people's, you know, thought process on doing certain things and shit like that too, though. Man, shout out to John Hitt. He said, He said, I don't cook or do leftovers. That's why I got married. That's right.
And I hope she likes to cook, you know? Like, at least you know your shit. But yeah, I mean, I'll cook for a couple days, like, if I know I'm gonna be busy. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't end up like that, then I guess I'm buying something. Like, just
right.
But it's like, I don't know. I don't understand having kids in the house and not having food up in that bitch.
Man, see, but what I'm thinking with that though, she might have picked the kids something while they running around from practice and shit. Like, cause man, I done did all that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like, from getting off of work, picking the kids up for basketball, football, baseball practice, all the different practices.
That's a whole day in itself.
Man, I was the practices dad. You know what I'm saying? And then even on the Saturdays and stuff, like Saturday weekends and shit too, with the games, then the extra training and shit like that. So, like, doing all that shit
football season is a whole nother full job.
Man.
Football season alone.
Ain't no question. And then when you tapped in, you volunteered on GP and you don't even be wanting to and shit though. You just be a part of the process and shit though. You know what I'm saying? So I could not necessarily sympathize, but I could understand.
They both have full-time jobs
feelings.
going on.
Right.
They both
You know
have
what I'm
full-time
saying?
jobs going on. I didn't think about that, like picking up the kids something on the way. That's true. Because I was just like, how you make the kids something but not have leftovers?
Right. And that's
But I didn't think of it like that.
and then another twist he could have probably did though, since he's obviously the breadwinner, he could have sat down one day and said, "Look, baby, money gonna be tight for a little while. We got to do this, so you're gonna have to cook around this motherfucker. Though we ain't gonna be able to eat out. So let's just get what you know what I'm saying. What you finna be cooking up in here though. Shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a way to twist it though to kind of make it work different though. But it seemed like she didn't want to do that though. She wasn't finna make that happen.
It seemed like both of them were past that. They were
Right.
past like.
It's a conversation. Yeah, it was a conversation that they have had before. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's why she set the camera up. Oh, John, he say DoorDash is a lifesaver for sure though. But you know what though? I don't like the DoorDash though.
That's just expensive.
No, I'm not saying because of that. Like when it comes to like Instacart, like I'll use Instacart sometimes for groceries. You know what I mean? We'll use that and get, certain groceries and shit like that though. But as far as ordering my food with the DoorDash, like from a burger spot or this and that, I don't like doing it because they motherfuckers will pick through your shit. You know what I mean? Eat a fry or something. No. You know what I mean? For real.
Not eat a fry.
For real. But look though, in the realm of like peace. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship and not in a relationship, though. That situation seemed like it wasn't no peace moving and shit, though, right there, though. Because bruh is hungry and Miss Lady got a stance. I ain't cooking shit. Yeah, it's done though. So look, this is a growing conversation, especially on TikTok. That's where I actually got the little woo-wop from though. But it's called peace over partnership. It's a peace over partnership movement. You know what I'm saying? Many people are debating whether a partner adds peace or a partner is a problem. So I want to ask this question right here, though. Is a partner supposed to bring peace to your life, or is the real peace found in being alone and dodging drama?
Such a...
What you think, Pop?
I mean, I feel like you're gonna have peace like within yourself, and they could either like coexist with that or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I guess someone could bring you a certain amount of peace. Like someone could just be a peaceful person and radiate that, but unless you want that, it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta want the peace. You gotta work on the peace. You gotta work on yourself. That's the thing too. People are like, "Oh, was he wrong? Were they wrong?" Like, are you in the right space? Are you in the right environments?
Right.
That's how I look at it as, because it's just like, forget if someone's wrong or not. Can we communicate past this? Oh, we can't communicate past this. Well, I don't need you. Like, I don't need you around. Like, that's all I think it is. I wouldn't say like peace over partnership. I don't think like a partner like is supposed to bring you down, but if you don't know how to like communicate certain things with each other, if you don't like, or you're just, you got to align. You got to align some way. You got to align some way. And if it's not peaceful, then what are you attracting for real?
Sonny Bettino said peace. Like, he chose peace. What did he say? He said, if all find time, look up Osa, the capacity by to be alone. I said that all wrong. Also, the capacity to be alone. I said that all wrong. I guess it's a book. Okay, we'll tap into it and shit though, man. I say like this though. I would definitely choose peace too though in a situation, speaking from like a relationship, you know, like being in a relationship. I think it's definitely on the individual to find peace within yourself, but your environment definitely plays a part in your peace. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can have inner peace that's disrupted by somebody that's always, you know, with the drama, and especially if it's your partner, because that's the closest person to you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
But
I
that's the thing though. Like I feel like I've like if someone isn't inspiring you to want to grow and just do better, like I'm like there ain't nothing like meeting somebody and they make you want to level up. You know, they
right.
make you want to be your best self. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So if you're not feeling that, it's like, you know, like you gotta, I don't know, like if they're disrupting your peace like that, like I don't think that was a good decision to begin with, or it maybe just didn't end up being the best decision in the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If that makes sense. If someone just continuously not bringing like just bringing you down, or isn't that like, you know, is in a negative mind state or whatever it is, that maybe that's not your person, or maybe they need some help. Remember how Will Smith was and Jada, they was talking about she was just on this depressive thing and was expecting people to make her happy, and he's like, I had to kick her ass out for a little bit so she could go find herself, find your peace, find your
Right.
happiness, you know,
Right.
like she had to learn that on her own.
Yep, that's true though. Yeah, because you gotta have that. John said you just gotta find your person. Alone you can be great, sure, but with a partner you can be even greater. And that's yeah. Kudos, you know what I'm saying. Kudos to that though, for sure, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it has to be. It don't. I ain't gonna say an even match. It has to be close. You know what I'm saying. In the realm of wanting peace though, with dealing with
Yes.
somebody though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because you could deal with somebody that make you say, "I'm finna go find my peace." You know what I'm saying around this motherfucker though, because it's not right here.
Man.
You know what I mean? And peace and the disruption of peace don't just come in the form of arguing. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Or you know, that type of shit though. It could come in the form of like the video we just watched where bruh man wanted some food and Miss Lady didn't want to make no food though. So both of
Mhm.
their pieces disrupted because somebody wants something and the other person don't want to accommodate that. You know what I'm saying?
You think she
Uh,
just didn't want to do it, or you think she was just like busy? It wasn't her on her priority list.
I think it was a little bit of both. I think it could have been on a priority list because like if a motherfucker is saying I will help the kids with their homework, which most people don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But if a nigga saying he gonna help the kids with the homework and she still don't want to cook, she just don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? She rather go do the math, do the algebra and all that kind of stuff, and in the science project and stuff like that, than to cook you something to eat. So there's an underlying issue within there to where it ain't no peace though. And to John's point though, because I was gonna say this though, it is better, finding peace with somebody. Because being alone is cool to a certain extent, but at some point you don't want to be, you know what I mean? Most people don't want to be alone. And to have a companion, I think sometimes you live longer, especially if it's peace. And it's a like a
Men live
positive
longer.
connection.
Men live longer. Us women, our lifespan goes down. And that's
Elaborate
a
on that
fact. I'm
though.
not just saying that. Those are numbers, statistics. Google it.
Elaborate on that though. Like you. So you say when a man and a woman is together,
So
she died
I
faster.
forgot who I looked. I forgot who I looked this up with, but and we looked it up before, and is statistically proven like women married. I want to say it was a married woman. Their lifespan goes down, like, and then men are proven that they live longer when they're married.
Is that true?
Look it up. And they even had like a whole meme of like Ellen DeGeneres. Like that's why she looks so young. Cause she ain't married to no
John said absolutely.
This is like a known thing.
Hey, look, that's why y'all both. Pop put me up on this last week though. That's why y'all both should look at find out y'all human design chart. You know what I'm saying?
You looked into it?
Yeah, I gotta finish it up though. But yeah,
that's right, Big J.
Yeah, I tapped into it though. Yeah, look into your human design chart though and see if it works. You know what I'm saying? See if it works. Because you don't want to be stuck, in a lot of times too, when you are in a negative situation and it's other things tied to it though. You know what I mean? You might have kids, you might have other things that kind of keep y'all connected in the realm to where you got to deal with this person or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that peace when with somebody, it definitely take work, but it shouldn't be hard work though. You know what I mean? It comes with a lot of communication though. And so if that's not working, a person like me, I'm gone. Like straight up. You know what I mean? I gotta, I might step away and we might figure something out down the line or something though, but I'm not dealing with it though. I'm sliding dipping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the real.
People got to take better control of their lives. Like whatever you want to do, you can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna take it's gonna take work, but like how you said, a certain level of work. Yep. Hey,
John, that's what I was thinking when she said that. But John says statistically, women live 5 to 6 years longer than men. Look it up. That's like something I've always heard. We die faster because we stressed out in the marriage, in the relationship.
No,
so
he's right. You guys are right. We tend to live longer than men, but when it comes to like marriage rates, it changes. I swear to God, look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
You saying that women live longer when they single?
Yes. Or like it was funny because they had a whole Ellen DeGeneres meme go around with the statistic because you know how she's gay,
right.
So they were talking about she's old as shit. Looking like so youthful because she's gay.
She don't look youthful.
She's old. I think she's like 70s or something. Let me stop lying. Let me look this up.
Okay. If she's 70, then okay, I'll give her that. But if she in her 50s, she don't look youthful, Pop.
Hold on, before she's 68. She's 68.
Okay, I'll give her that though. I'll say she looked good for her age. I wouldn't say youthful, but I'll say she looked good for her age. That's makeup and stuff, Pop.
But I'm just saying, a white woman at this age.
She said, right. She doing her thing.
She's doing her thing.
That's right. That's right. That's right, Ellen.
That's right, Ellen. I mean?
On everything. Hey, we out of here.
These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coughing out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for threats. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies with a check. I mean,
Hey man, this is 900 Radio. We was talking about Snoop earlier when it comes to the smoke weed every day. So Snoop he just dropped a 30-minute little like a small like musical in a way, a hip hop kind of musical, a West Coast kind of little get down and shit though. But he has a song that's featured on there called "Stop Counting My Pockets," and I like that song. It resonated though. You know what I'm saying? So we finna get into that right now. Let's go. Hold on. Let me. I gotta share up first. Hold on. Bob. Let me see. There we go.
bitch, stop counting my pockets.
Yeah, man. So I'm hanging. Checking in, right? And she started telling me about how much money I got. About this deal and that deal, all up in mine. Yeah. I ain't got time.
Bitch, stop counting my pockets.
I'm $100 million nigga. With this gin and juice, play another 8 figures. You can add it up till you get mad enough. Swing, bat it up. Nigga, I ain't had enough. I'm on it, don't own it. Death Row Records, yeah, nigga, I own it. I got grip to get, cause what you eat don't make me shit.
Bitch, stop counting my pockets.
It's crazy, man. Why you in mine?
Bitch, stop counting my pockets.
I mean, we got everything moving now. Death Row Games, Death Row Pictures, Death Row Cannabis.
Bitch, stop counting my pockets.
Yeah, it's a Death Row takeover. Yeah, quit watching mine.
Bitch, stop counting my pockets.
See, cause I ain't got nothing for you. Bitch.
Bitch, stop counting my pockets. Bitch, stop counting my pockets. Stop counting my pockets. Yeah. Bitch, stop counting my pockets. Stop counting my pockets. Bitch, stop counting my pockets. Stop counting my pockets. Bitch, stop counting my pockets.
Hey, that's one of them ones, Pop. That's one of them ones right there, though, man. I don't give a fuck with no money shade. That's one of them ones right there, though. And if look, if y'all ain't checked out, it's called Till Midnight. If y'all ain't checked out Snoop little like musical kind of little get down, no hip hop musical, man, tap into his his channel on YouTube, man. It's actually dope. I watched it last night though. And then when I heard the song, I was like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying?" Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, and I was blowing too, though, like. But like, it's dope to see what he's doing. You know, I know he's been getting a lot of hate, you know, from people and stuff like that. That's, you know, like his cousin Daz and shit, you know what I mean, when it comes to certain things with the business and shit, like how it's moving though. But I like to see I mean, a nigga don't know the behind the scenes. I like this, I like what he doing with he got the Death Row Cannabis, Death Row clothing, you know, got the Death Row music, you know, and like if you go check out the hip hop musical, you know what I'm saying, you'll see some of the artists that he have in there. You know, he had niggas from the red side, niggas from the blue side. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like how Death Row was though. But I think in the realm of how this nigga Snoop moving with that back in the day formula, it's gonna be a different twist with it though. You know what I'm saying? With the red and the blue, you know, actually working together and being progressive and turning that red and that blue and the green. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I was like, at first I was like, who is this? So like when he like walked over to sit down, I was thrown off.
Yeah, because he's playing multiple characters in the little musical type little get down thing or whatever. So that's his brother. That's the twin brother. Like you see how they showed the red rag too, right?
Yeah,
in his pocket.
That's what I was like,
right. So in that, like in that character he playing right there is the blood brother. You know what I'm saying? But it's a twin. The other brother is a Crip. You know what I'm saying? And he's the blood or whatever though. But yeah, man, shout out to Snoop though. That's one of them ones, man. That's a slapper. Bitch, stop counting my pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the creative director behind that project, whoever it was. But behind the music video, shout out to the creative director for that.
Ain't no question. Yep. Shout out to them though. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, guys, welcome to the pop off. Welcome to the pop off. With today's, I'm keeping it cute, keeping it educated today. You know what I'm saying? No messy stuff for the evening over here yet. Just kidding. But a lot of what we've been talking about on these lives, we've been going back and forth with stuff going on in the world, the ever-changing economy. And I had to dive into it. I was just like, what are some of the top paying jobs for the average American? Because it's rough for a lot of people. People are getting replaced with AI, right? That's always like a thing, or fear people have. And some people are just, like being hired as just some companies are hiring just freelancers because they don't want to have to employ someone full time, pay the benefits, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
So I did a little bit of research. So top jobs in today's economy, right? There's some tech roles. Everyone could always use some tech, with the internet information stage going how it is. Software developer is one. Cybersecurity is another. That's going to be a big one, guys. And data analyst. And no degree is usually required for a lot of these, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these jobs have been like on high demand, and especially because you work them remotely. That's always a good thing. Everyone's been remote since COVID, right?
Yep.
They got boot camp certifications, and these are often like replacing degrees in a lot of ways. So the what you call it, education system making all this money, everyone getting drained on student loans. Some people are just taking like more experience and certifications like these days with certain jobs like that. Like, so any questions?
No. Keep going.
Okay.
I want to say this is a great topic though, because I got some stuff to add to it as far as jobs though. But yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Some skills or trades that's really underrated money. This is something I wanted to get into for sure, because some of these things aren't going nowhere as of right now, right? Electrician. So a lot of these trade programs, like some people were, they're moving, like Home Depot got a trade program that I heard is out now. Yep. Plumber, everyone could use a plumber. That's like, those two are like money, underrated money, and HVAC technician.
Yeah.
Those three, those are some underrated money as far as trades. And those average pay is like 60 to 100K, and you could get higher if you're self-employed.
Ain't no question. And
I wanted to hot, okay. Like, go ahead.
No. Get your thought off. And it's such a high what?
It's like they're hot like trades right now because there's a shortage of workers. Okay. Like there's often no college debt, like if you could really just get an apprenticeship, is not really, it's not one of those 4-year bachelor degrees you got to get. And you have an opportunity to start your own business, and that's where you can really make the money. Go ahead, Big J.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Man, it looked like a nigga was freezing or something. No, but look though. No, what I was gonna say is, I was okay. I'm good now though. Mm-hmm. But yeah, what I was gonna say, as far as the trades jobs, the way things is trending now with AI, a lot of these sit in front of a desk jobs and stuff like that is getting sucked up. So the way that they had it leveled as far as white collar jobs, which is like more so the office jobs and shit like that, the roles is kind of changing now from the blue collar jobs. Even though blue collar jobs is nothing to be just frowned up on, it's good money that could be made though, but it's kind of reversing now. So you're going to get a lot more of these with the Gen Z, X, or whatever the hell it is. You're going to get more of them trying to get more into trades versus going into the white collar work. You know what I'm saying? And welding is a good trade. You know what I'm saying? Like the welding, to the HVAC, the plumbing, the electrician, and there's so many different realms within that you can get into. Another good trade is elevator repairman. You can make fucking bank as an elevator repairman. You You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna say it like this: since it's Women's History Month, repair man and repair woman. You know what I'm saying? So and yeah, and it's like, you know, like
I heard
one of
there's
my
a ridiculous amount of money in fixing elevators.
ain't no question it is though. You know what I mean? And I want to give a shout out to one of my little cousins, Ebony. She's don't hurt me because I think you about you 22 or something like that. But she's actually in school for welding right now though. She's doing
Shout out
welding.
to her.
Yeah, doing projects and stuff like that though. And it's so many things that could actually come from that in the realm of construction and stuff like that though, man. But the trades, get you a trade. Because a lot of them degrees and shit ain't gonna mean nothing.
Man, yeah, like I said, the average pay for the average American is in those trades is making like 60 to 120K. I know someone who has their own company, like construction company, who averaged like 40K a month last year.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. That's with their own business. And then I didn't bring this up with the tech roles, but for like software developer, cybersecurity, and data analyst, the average pay for that is 80K to 150K. So great jobs to those two. So a trade job, tech job in those realms, those are paying very well. Healthcare is always, healthcare is never going to stop. That's always a thing as well. And a lot of them are like, with RNs or registered nurses, traveling nurses make really good money.
For sure.
And then medical sonographer. Medical sonographer.
Oh yeah, the sonographer.
Those three.
Yeah.
Yep.
It just
those are making 75K. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said it just take a little bit of training.
Yeah, those are right. It's definitely going to take some schooling. They're making about 75K to 140K. Traveling nurses can go higher, and those are always in demand. Always in demand. There's always overtime, contract opportunities, et cetera, et cetera. Any questions so far?
No questions, but I do want to add something else to it. Truck driving. Because right now, this is what's going on right now in the climate that we're in. Well, get it off then.
Okay. Then my next one would be transportation and logistics. Absolutely, Big J. Like truck driving, like how you said with your CDL, logistics manager. And there's so much to get into that as well when it comes to logistics. So like the brokerage companies, like dispatch, there's so much, and they're averaging about 60K to 100K. That would probably be, and I want to say it could even be more. But it's hot. Supply chain demand, quick certification process, and go on to what you were saying.
No, I was just saying, the truck driving, because I was finna spend this part though, because what's going on right now is I know it's well over 100,000 truck drivers that's losing their licenses right now because of what Trump and the Trump administration is doing with the illegal immigrants and stuff like that. So they're stripping people away that can't speak English and have different stipulations that's not from America. So it's actually actually an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Wherever something is wrong, you know what I mean? There's a bright spot in it though, even though it might not be for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But for people that's in America, it's a lot of jobs opening up when it comes in the realm of truck driving too though. You know what I'm saying? Right now.
Right. Logistics in general. Like, how do you get your Amazon packages?
Man.
How do you get your online stuff? A lot of stuff pivoted to online, so how do you get that stuff? You need someone to deliver that, so that's always going to be a big one. And sales. It has high ceiling incomes. Some of the top roles are real estate agents, tech sales, luxury car sales. That their average pay is between 50 to 200K. I know that's a wide gap, but that's commission based, usually. It's always hot because there's no cap in your income. You know, the best you do, the the more you make. Um, it's personality and skill driven. You know,
Yeah.
and it's really a place where your personality can turn into real money. So a lot of
Hmm.
influencers, I'm always like, get get you something to sell, get you something to
Yeah.
sell. You know,
Yeah.
so any questions?
Nope. Nope.
No.
I.
Okay.
Uh.
Okay. But even I don't understand why they put, well, I guess digital media is like they digital media is on there, but it's like it's from like $0 to like 200K. It's a
Right.
grind. It is a grind.
For
But
sure.
you know,
For
if you
sure.
get your, you know, get yourself into little project management and operations, that's a good one as well.
Hmm. Yep. For
So,
sure.
right. So we're gonna try to keep y'all tapped in while we're all trying to get through this economy together. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Which one would you go for of all the ones I listed? Which one would you say would be your number one, two, and three
My
to
number. My
focus on if
number.
you were if
My number one would be welding, which I do. You know what I'm saying? And then I would go welding, elevator repair. You know what I mean? I go welding, elevator repair, then I go plumbing because I ain't fucking with the electricity. You know what I mean?
man, yeah,
I'm going plumbing
it's
though,
a whole
but
different
even
ball game.
right, but even um with like right now, I'm going to school for inspection. I'm doing an inspection. I'm training for inspection and shit though to take my test to get into construction inspection. You know what I mean? That's it. This is why I say it's like the sky's the limit when it comes to getting into the construction field and things like this, from the plumbing to the welding to anything really in construction. It's a lot of things that you can do. You know what I mean? And the sky's the limit because you can always move up. Like, and it's good to always have a mindset, as you getting older, to kind of get out the labor part. You can still be in a construction field, but you can be out of the labor part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I see a lot
Mhm.
of my OGs and stuff like that. Niggas be walking bent over and shit. Like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Lifting all the, you know, laboring. You know what I'm saying? Laboring and shit like that
Right.
though. So, I always told myself when I get a certain age, I want to get into, where I'm just using my brain versus using my
That's
brain and
right.
body. I might have to use the body sometime, climbing up something or, loading something or whatever, but
Right.
95% of it is just going to be off the dome. You know what I'm saying? It's still in the
Right.
same field that I've been in all these years. So, yeah,
You're just
the
finding a good
sky's the limit.
balance.
Yep. Ain't
That's
no
right.
question. Ain't no question. Look,
That's
and
right.
before we get up out of here, though, I wanted to ask this question. You know what I'm saying, to for us and the peoples. You know what I mean? Is it thirsty to state exactly what you want on day one, or is it just efficient? And that's from a man and a woman perspective. It's not just based from a man saying that to a woman and shit though. Like, what a nigga want. But for me saying it from a man, I think hell yeah, it's better to be clear. You know what I mean? Because all the time, and
Mhm.
I know where some people minds is probably thinking sex, like a nigga talking about sex or whatever though. But
Mhm.
it's no, it's good to be clear on what you want, like, because some people will take things for more than what they are. So to let a motherfucker know from day
Right.
one, I'm not looking for no serious relationship at this time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind spending time with somebody and valuing somebody that's cool. You know what I mean? That I could vibe with. But I'm
Mhm.
not looking for nothing long. That should be something that's said on the first date, first real conversation and shit like that, though. I said real conversation. You know what I'm saying? Those things should be put out there though,
Right.
for sure. You know what I mean?
Right. So the question was, is it thirsty to like just to be real direct, or is it
Is it just sufficient?
just efficient?
I say it's sufficient though.
Um, I mean, I guess being thirsty depends on what you're saying, but honestly,
Sex.
like I feel like there's somebody for everybody.
Yep.
You know, and so if you just say what you want, like from the beginning, it just kind of time, I guess you can say, it just cuts the bullshit out. So if you know what mission you're on, where you're going, what you want, like why not put it out there to align with who you're supposed to align with?
Who you supposed to align with? Yep. That's the best way though, man. Always be honest. You keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. Even if you yeah, just keep it real. Just keep it real. You know what I mean? That's the best medicine. Cause either either the person gonna fuck with you or they not. And in the beginning, it really doesn't matter because I don't know you like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you what it is, and we gonna go from there. You know what I mean? On the real though.
That's true, because why add fluff in the beginning and then have to dig through the fluff? Like,
Right. Right. And you know, if we meet, niggas say, you know, like, what's your take on this and this and this? And you say you got them boundaries. All I'm gonna say is Dutch. You know what I mean? Shit.
all caps.
All caps. You know what I mean?
All
caps. Yeah. Yeah. On everything, though, man. But
we need a diary on how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need like whoever's going on this this Dutch journey. Nothing wrong with it. But you know, in today's climate, I need a diary. Like I need to see how it's going.
It's probably not going good though. It's probably not good. It's probably but it might but it might change the whole perspective. Just say if dudes got on that time, like really got on that time, like, you know what? Okay, you for the women that have them boundaries. Okay, well, this is what you want. Okay, well, this how we moving in, baby. Okay, well, I'm not doing this, this, and this. So you gonna be mad about it, or you gonna just move with it? And it might change it if more people do it, like more dudes do that. The women gonna start being like, okay, we got to get our shit together, or we gonna be single. You know what I'm saying?
Women got their shit together. That's the thing.
Just in the right, y'all do though. But I'm just saying in the context of what we talking about. You know what I mean? With the I'm not gonna wash drawers or cook dinner, or you know what I'm saying, or do them things. But nigga, I want you to, you know what I'm saying, pay this and pay that and handle that business or whatever. You know what I mean? I mean, it's sad that we have to equate it with money, but that's the world we live in, though. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. But
I feel like everyone should stay in their lane.
Yep, and be efficient.
Stay in their lane and be efficient.
Stay in your lane. Hey, look, stay in your lane and be efficient. You know what I'm saying? And be honest. I 100% vouch for that and push for that. Be honest. Be straight the fuck up. There's no reason to lie about nothing. You know what I mean? But on that note, it's coming up, man. The best way to it's coming up. Best way to paint. Our first event is going to be coming up May 24th. May 24th. And just to give y'all a little background of what we want to do with this, though, the Puff and Paint is going to be the first adventure with this. You know what I mean? The first event, and we looking to actually do other things and stuff like that too, even outside of cannabis. You know what I mean? When it comes to the best way to paint, there's so many different ways we gonna take it. You know, to parties, sipping paints, just different things and different creative things, how we could bring a vibe to you guys. But we can't wait for you guys to see the vibe that we're going to bring May 24th, and come tap in with us and have some fun. We can say it now. You know, we got a great comedian, Hugo, coming in.
No, don't say it yet.
Okay,
Not yet.
we got a great comedian, but I'm gonna say no go. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we ain't got, she shut that down. Like, nigga, no. Okay, for sure, for sure. But we got some good shit. It's gonna definitely be a vibe. It's gonna definitely be a vibe, man. We're actually gonna be done and have the tickets up by the end of the week, no later than this weekend. The tickets will be up for sale, and we'll be sending them links out to the people that say they going. And we hope everybody else tap in with us. You know what I mean?
That's
For
it.
real.
That's it.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
Can't wait. I can't wait for it. It's about to be a vibe. We're about to have a lot of fun. We're about to communitize, you know, and we're about to just enjoy ourselves, millennial style. Okay.
Ain't no question. The Gen Z and X, y'all invited to though. Yeah. Yeah, come. Yeah, y'all could come. Y'all could come get an understanding. Yeah, but it's a millennial vibe though. We up in, you know what I mean? But look,
we're partying that style. So.
Yep, we going up. You know what I'm saying? And we want to thank y'all for tapping in with us as usual. We thank everybody that left a comment. You know what I'm saying? That hit like. You know what I mean? And look, subscribe. You know, hit the notification bell on YouTube. Make sure you stay tapped in with us when we go live. I'm putting this out there now. Season 2, as far as the in-studio shit, it'll be coming. I'm gonna say that, but we're gonna keep hitting y'all with these live streams just to keep the content flowing. I like to be transparent with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are peoples. You know what I'm saying? So we want to be transparent and keep it real with y'all. You feel me? And I'm Big J, man. I'm elevated right now, and I'm gonna stay elevated.
That's it. It's the Poppy Professional Hype Woman. We're here every Monday, 7 p.m. PST. Catch you guys next Monday.
Ain't no question.
Yeah, you know me, got the tree, got the hemp, got the flare. I'm gon' lean in this chair, about to put this in the air. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air, nigga.